There's no doubt about the fact that Indians have an obsession with gold. Gold is considered as a status symbol and it is also considered auspicious. India is one of the largest consumer of gold and there is tons of gold stored in lockers all over the country without having any productivity. So one company decided to encash this golden opportunity, and the company is Muthoot Finance. Hello everyone, my name is Sahil and this is my Personal Finance Academy where I explain everything about money management in layman's language. In the 12th episode of this series on fundamental analysis, we are going to discuss Muthoot Finance. As usual, we will start our analysis by discussing more about the company and its business, its competitive strength and weakness, its future growth prospect and its financials. Based on the analysis, we will decide whether Muthoot Finance is a fundamentally strong company or not. We will also do its valuation analysis to decide whether it is worth investing in Muthoot Finance at current level for the long term or not. So let's get started. Started in 1939, Muthoot Finance is the flagship company of its parent Muthoot Group and it is India's largest gold financing company. So it is almost a 80-year-old company. Muthoot Group started its journey in 1887 from a small village in Kerala. Over the past 133 years, Muthoot Group has grown into a flourishing conglomerate, reaching out to India's small and large town as well as major cities with as many as 20 plus business division and a network of 5,300 plus branches. As of now, Muthoot Finance has got a market cap of around 50,000 crore rupees. Now let us try to understand the business model of Muthoot Finance. So there are many people in the rural part of India who need loan for business. But these people are alien to the concept of credit history. So either they do not have any credit history or they do not have the proper documentation. Due to that, most of the loan applications get rejected or it takes a lot of time for loan approval. And that's where Muthoot Finance decided to bridge the gap. So they decided to provide loan against gold jewelry as collateral. And the best part with the gold loan is that unlike houses, gold jewelry is highly liquid asset class, which means you can easily sell gold jewelry. And also the gold prices increase over a period of time. So there is very low risk of bad loan. Now the question is how they give loan. So it is on the basis of loan to value or LTV. The loan to value is decided as 75%, which means a person can get a loan up to 75% on the total value of its jewelry. So if the jewelry worth is rupees 1 lakh, then the person can get a loan up to 75,000 rupees. Now let us look at the various business division of Muthoot Finance. If you look at the various businesses of Muthoot Finance in FY 1920, then major businesses from Muthoot Finance, which is the gold loan company. Then it has got various subsidiaries. For example, it has got Belstar Microfinance Limited, which is a microfinance company, Muthoot Homefin, which is an affordable housing finance company, then Asia Asset, which is a diversified NBFC in Sri Lanka, then Muthoot Insurance Broker, which is an insurance broking company, and Muthoot Money, which is a vehicle finance company. If you look at the revenues in FY20, then you can see that Muthoot Finance is the biggest contributor with an income of 8,722 crore, followed with Belstar, which is 500 crore company. Then Muthoot Homefin has got contribution of 287 crore, Asia Asset has got 130.9 crore contribution, Muthoot Insurance Broker has got a contribution of 23 crore and Muthoot Money has got contribution of 70 crore. Muthoot Finance, which started its business with gold loan, has now expanded and diversified into various other business segments like home loan, vehicle loan, microfinancing, etc. It has also expanded its reach in Sri Lanka. If you look at the profits of the company, the biggest contributor in the profit is still the gold loan business, which stood at a profit of 3,018 crore for FY20 and contributed almost 95% in the total profits. If you look at the business growth, then gold loan portfolio of the company has increased year on year consistently. If you look at the average gold loan per branch, then it has also increased consistently. And if you look at the gold holding, then it has got a gold of 176 ton by FY20, which has again increased consistently. At current price point, the 176 ton of gold is almost worth 88,000 crore rupees. Overall, looking at the business of the company, I would rate it 10 on 10. The biggest strength of Muthoot Finance is its established track record and brand name. Over the past 80 years, Muthoot Finance has become the biggest gold loan company in India with a proven track record and a very strong brand name. Next key strength of Muthoot Finance is its strong network. Muthoot Finance has got a very strong network of 5,300 plus branches all over the country, and it has got a market share of more than 45% in the gold loan business that is carried out by the NBFC companies all over the country. Next key strength of Muthoot Finance is its diversified business. Although the majority of profit and revenue for the company is still from the gold loan business, but company has slowly diversified into various other business categories like home loan, vehicle loan, microfinance, education loan, etc. Next key strength is its strong financials. Due to its prudent financial management, company enjoys high profitability as compared to its peer in the category. If we talk about the weakness of Muthoot Finance, then one of the weaknesses is its strong geographical concentration in the southern part of the country. The southern part of the country contributes almost 49% of the total asset under management for the company and has got 60% branches in the southern part as of March 31, 2020. If you look at the competition, Muthoot Finance is the biggest company in India in the gold loan category. It has got competition from Manappuram Finance. Although the banks in India have also entered into the gold loan business. If you look at the overall NBFC business, then Bajaj Finance is the number one company. So overall, looking at the competitive strength and weakness of Muthoot Finance, I would rate it 9 on 10. If you look at the near-term growth prospect, Indian economy has been facing a lot of challenges and its GDP has been slowing down. Due to contraction in auto sales, slowdown in construction, subdued investment and slowdown in consumption, the NBFC sector in India is facing a very rough time. However, Muthoot Finance has got a very big advantage over its competitors. Its 87% loan book is from the gold loan business and the gold prices have increased all over the world. Due to that, the financial position of Muthoot Finance is very comfortable. If you look at the growth in the gold loan segment of the company in the last 3 years, it has grown at a CAGR of 14.4%. If you look at the long-term growth prospect, then there is going to be a very strong demand for gold loan in India. India is one of the biggest consumer of gold all over the world, accounting for around 23% of the total gold demand all over the world between 2009 to 2018. The gold loan industry in India is still highly fragmented. So the organized player with their large network, sophisticated inventory management and well-crafted advertisement campaign would continue to gain the market share. And if you think about this, people have got a very strong sentimental value with the gold. So they do not prefer to sell their gold. Even if they take loan on the gold, they prefer to pay back the money and secure their gold jewelry. Moreover, if you look at the gold loan penetration in India, it is only 5.5% of the total household gold in India. Hence, there is a huge demand for growth in this sector. Now for Muthoot Finance to give loan to its customer, it has to raise capital. And recently, company has raised almost 2,000 crore rupees at a rate of around 7 to 8%. So the cost of borrowing for the company has reduced from 9 to 10% to 7 to 8%. And this is going to increase the profitability for the company. Muthoot Finance is also increasing its penetration of gold loan in India with campaigns like gold loan in 24 hours, online gold processing, etc. So this has eased out the gold disbursement process, which is going to fuel the growth of the company even further. Hence, looking at the overall growth prospect of gold loan in India as well as companies' diversification into various other categories like microfinance, home loan, vehicle loan, etc., I think Muthoot Finance has got a very bright future, and in terms of future growth prospect, I would rate it 10 on 10. If you look at the revenue growth of the company, the revenues have grown from the level of 4,336 crore in March 15 to current level of 9,684 crore by March 20. If you look at the profit growth of the company, the profits have grown from the level of 671 crore in March 15 to the level of 3,138 crore by March 20. Over the past 5 years, company's revenue have grown at a CAGR of 17%. And its profit have grown at a CAGR of staggering 36%, which is simply outstanding. Hence, on growth ratio, I would rate it 10 on 10. If you look at the operating profit, it has been consistently well above 70% and the current operating profit is 77% for March 20. If you look at the return on equity and return on asset for the company, both are increasing. The return on equity has been increasing consistently from level of 13.2% in March 15 to level of around 26% by March 20. If you look at the return on asset, then it has also increased from level of 2.97% to current level of 5.71%. Company's operating profit is well above 70%, which is phenomenal. And its return on equity is also well above 20% consistently. Hence, looking at the profitability, I would rate it 10 on 10. If you look at the share price of Muthoot Finance, it is currently trading at a level of 1188 rupees and it has made a high of 1406 rupees and a low of 477. If you look at the share price movement in last 1 year, you can see that it touched its bottom during the market fall in March 20 and from there it has improved significantly and currently trading at level of 1187. If you look at the 5-year price movement, the share price has increased consistently from level of 178 to current level of 1187. If you look at the price to earning ratio for last 3 years, then you can see that the median P for last 3 years is 12.9 and currently it is trading at a P of 13.8. Considering the P multiple of 13.6, which is close to its 3-year P median, I think Muthoot Finance is currently trading at fair valuation. In terms of PB ratio, it is trading at price to book value of 3.5, which is again reasonable. Hence, in terms of valuation, I would rate it 7 on 10. Overall, Muthoot Finance looks like a fundamentally super strong company and it is currently trading at fair valuation. So what do you think about Muthoot Finance? Is it worth investing for the long term? Do let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Also let me know which company you want me to analyze in the future. I will see you next week.